Yes, good evening too.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. And you?
I'm good too. It's nice to see you.
Yes,
So I'm happy to see you. So this going to be our first meeting, right?
yes,
Yeah, okay. But before we are going to proceed with our lesson today, so I don't want you
yes.
to be what?
To be
So
sad.
yeah, so I want you to be calm, okay? So don't be sad
Yes,
because we are going to learn a lot of things in here. Okay?
yes.
Okay. Before that, I would like to know first your name. What am I going to call you?
My full name is Khang, and you can call me Khang.
Okay. And that's it. Okay. Okay. So I have to call you Kang and I am teacher Hargie. Okay. You have to call me teacher Hargie. And
Yes,
from now on, I would be your teacher in English. Isn't it happy? Are you happy?
yes, because I have the formal teacher.
Yeah, okay. And I promise you that I am going to do the best, okay, that I can in order for you to learn English. Okay? Okay.
Yes.
By the way, how old are you, Kang?
Can
How
you?
old are you? How old are you?
I'm 12 years old.
12 years old. And you are also going to school, right?
Yes, but in my country is summer now.
Oh, yeah. So that's it. So that's why you are also learning English in
Yes.
Hello English. Okay? Okay, so are you excited now?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to present to you my presentation now for a while. Okay. Okay, so I hope you can see the presentation, Kang. Can you see it?
Yes, I insist.
Yeah, okay. So before anything else, the lesson that we are going to understand today would be personalities. Okay? I am going to ask you some questions but of course, that's going to be later on. It's all about personalities. Okay? So I would like to introduce first our class rules. It's just simple. Okay? We can do this one. Okay? So what would be our first class rule? Can you
Yes.
read this one, Kang?
Be on time.
Yes, so be on time. Okay? I like your pronunciation, huh? I like
Yes.
that. Okay? Okay. And then the second one is to
Have fun.
have fun. And then the third one is to
Listen to teacher.
yes, so listen to teacher. Lastly is
Camera is always on.
very good. I like your pronunciation, huh? Okay, you were able to pronounce the words correctly. And I'm going to I would like to say keep that up. Okay? Who's your
Yes.
teacher in English in school? What's her name? Is he a boy or is he a girl or is she a girl?
Yes. She's a girl. Her
A
name
girl
is.
teacher.
Yes.
Yeah. Is she an American teacher, a foreign teacher?
Oh no, he is Vietnamese teacher.
She is a Vietnamese teacher. And I would like to say congratulations to your teacher because she were able to teach you the correct pronunciation. Okay?
Yeah.
Congratulations for that. Okay. Now, what are we going to learn in here, Kang? So, our lesson objectives would be for the vocabulary part, we are going to learn personalities,
Yes.
adjectives. Okay? Later on, we're going to know what are those adjectives when it comes to personalities. For the grammar, we're going to learn about present, simple, and present continuous form of the. When you say
Yes.
present simple and present continuous, what do you think would be this one? I
Uh,
I guess you already learned this one in school, right? Your English teacher already taught you this one.
yes. I learned about 1 years ago.
Oh yeah. Okay. I hope you can still remember that one. Can you
Yes.
still remember that?
Yes.
Okay, so when I say present simple, present continuous, that involves action. Okay? So when we say action, that means if you're talking about the 8 parts of speech, that would be verbs, right? Okay,
Yes.
so we are going to learn in here the present simple, how we are going to form the present simple of the verb, and how are we going to form the present continuous form of the verbs. What are their differences? How a present simple differs from the present continuous. And for the speaking part, you
Mm,
are going to describe one's personalities. Okay?
yes.
So this going to be the lesson objectives that we will be learning in this particular lesson. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. So do you have questions so far with this?
No, it's just
No. Yeah, so let's move on now. So before we are going to do this particular warm up activity,
yeah.
I am going to let you watch a video first. Okay? I want you to take note of the keywords in the video. I want you to observe, and I want you to observe what would be in the video. Could it be okay?
Yes.
Okay, so let me share with you the video now. Okay, just for a while. Okay, I hope you can be able to see this. Can you see it?
Yes, I can see.
Yes, okay. So let's play now the video. Can you hear it?
Adjectives. An adjective modifies or gives more information about a noun or pronoun. It tells about the quality, quantity, number, or order of the noun that it describes. Adjective of quality. An adjective of quality answers the question, what kind? Example: the hungry fox chased a cat. Hungry answers the question, what kind of fox? Adjective of quantity. An adjective of quantity answers the question, how much? Adjectives of quantity mostly describe uncountable nouns. For example, there is little water to drink. Little answers the question, how much water? Adjective of number. An adjective of number answers the question or questions, how many? For example, I will be absent for 6 days. 6 answers the question, how many days? Adjective of number also answers the question, in what order? For example, I stood in the 3rd row. All cardinal and ordinal numbers are adjectives. Some adjectives are used with countable as well as uncountable nouns. Remember the following rules with such words. An adjective used with an uncountable noun is an adjective of quantity. For example, I have some food. An adjective used with a countable noun is an adjective of number. For example, I have some dishes. An adjective usually comes before the noun it describes or modifies. For example, this is a huge palace. An adjective may also come immediately beside the noun it describes. For example, the heat made the child sleepy. An adjective can also be placed after the verb to be. For example, this palace is huge. Possessive adjectives and articles are types of adjectives. They come before a noun or another adjective. For example, I have a car. Here, a is used as an article. Where is your car? In this case, your is used as possessive adjective. Very often, we use more than one adjective in front of a noun. For example, the old fluffy grey dog sat beside me. We use adjectives from the size and color groups by keeping the size word first. For example, she has a big white car. We do not use a comma or and between the two words. For example, she has a big white car. Incorrect. She has a big and white car. Incorrect. We use and when using adjectives from the same group. For example, she has a red and white car. Correct. She has a red and white color car. Incorrect.
Okay, so there you have it, Kang.
Yes.
So let me stop presenting that one and go back to another one.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's time for us to have a warm up activity. Okay, so we're done already watching the video just a while ago. So it's time for us to have the warm up activity now. Question: how was your day, Kang?
My day is really good.
Mm-hmm. Why is it really good?
Because I can have the free time to play, and I can have time to play football with
Oh.
my cousin.
Wow. So it's a very, very, or it's a really happy day, right?
Yeah.
Because you were able to have a time to play with your cousins. Okay? It's that would be very exciting, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think you are a friendly person, Kang?
I think I'm a friendly person because I have many good friends in the school, also in my neighborhood, or in another city, like in the Ho Chi Minh City. I have one friend, and he's also very good with me.
Wow. Okay. So that's nice. Okay. And it's nice to hear that you have a lot of friend because you are a friendly person. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Why is it I ask you this particular questions in here, Kang? Because I want to listen, or I want you to say to me or say something about characteristics, okay? Or maybe personality that you have, okay? Or maybe you can be able, because just a while ago you said it's the characteristics or it's the personality of your friends, Okay? And
Mm,
a personality may be of that particular cousins of yours.
mm,
Okay? Because our lesson is all about an adjectives. Okay, so we learn in the video what is an adjective, right?
yes.
Yes. So what do you think would be an adjective, Kang, based on the presentation or the video presentation? So what do you think would be an adjective?
I think an adjective is to describe something about quality, and the number.
Yeah, okay. Actually, because it was mentioned in there, the so-called quality, right? The
Yes,
quality, the quantity, the number, because those are all kinds of adjectives. But of course, we are going to study that one separately. Okay. All we
yes,
want to study at this point in time would be the definition of an adjectives. Okay. And
yes,
how are we going to um, understand and identify an adjective in that particular sentence? Okay.
yes.
Okay. So an adjective again, can you read this one? Kang is
An adjective is a word that describes a noun or pronoun such as person, place, thing, or idea.
yes. Now, when we say describes a noun or a pronoun, you
Yes,
were able to study nouns, right? So
yes.
when we say nouns, what are those? Nouns are
Now, the
name of.
of the things.
Okay, name of things, name of persons, name of places, name of ideas, name
Yes,
of an animals. Okay, and those are nouns. When we say pronoun, the one that substituted a
yes,
noun. Okay, like for
yes,
example, he for the boy, she for the girl, it for something. Okay? Let's say, for
yes,
example, Kang. Since Kang is a boy, so we can be able to replace the name Kang to he. And he is a pronoun, right?
yes,
Kang is a noun because that's a name of a person. But if you try to replace Kang with a pronoun, since Kang is a boy, so we have to replace that with he.
yes,
Okay?
yes,
And the one that describes the noun and the
yes.
pronoun is what we call adjective. Like, for example, intelligent Kang. Okay? Or Kang is intelligent boy.
Yes,
Okay? So the word intelligent describes Kang.
yes,
And that intelligent word is an
adjective.
adjective because it describes the noun Kang. Right?
Yeah,
Okay. We are going to say he is intelligent. So, again, intelligent is an adjective and it describes
it is right. The pronouns are
pronoun he. Very good. Okay? But we should have to remember also, Kang, that an adjective can tell about
color.
color. So, all the colors, okay, are all called adjective. If you are going to use that in a sentence, it becomes an adjective. Let's say, for example, colored or a color. Okay, this pencil
Yeah,
is blue, or this ball pen is blue. Okay, or we have to say blue ink. So the
yeah,
word blue is an adjective because it describes the noun ink. right? So it
Yes.
describes color. What else? It described
Size.
size. Okay, so there are also a lot of sizes, right? For example, big, huge, large, little, short, thin. Okay, so those are sizes. And an adjective also describe
Shape.
shape. Of course, there are a lot of shapes also, oval, round, square, so on and so forth. Adjective describes
Taste.
taste, how it tastes. Maybe it's sour,
Yeah.
bitter, sweet, tart, tangy. So these are all taste.
Yeah.
Adjective can also describe
Order.
it's odor. Let's say, for example, it's fresh odor. Okay, it's musty odor, salty odor, stinky, and so on and so forth. An adjective can tell also
Texture.
texture, like fury, slimy, smooth, and so on and so forth. Adjective describe also
Sound.
sound. Okay, when you say sound, like loud sound, a pleasant sound, a quiet sound. And it describe
Number.
number, of course. Numbers 1 up to infinite numbers. Okay? And then we have also few, 50, many, sparse, two, so on and so forth. And then, lastly, adjective described
Weather.
weather. Okay, weather condition, like for example, it's windy, it's rainy, it's foggy, it's dry, it's clear. So those are all adjectives. To sum it up, it describes this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and we have to remember also, Kang, that there are also opposite adjectives. Okay? So when we
Yes.
say opposite adjectives, it's the opposite of the positive. If we have the positive characteristic, we have also negative characteristics. Like for example, kind,
Yeah.
it's positive, and the negative is
Unkind.
meaning it's the opposite adjective. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. If a person is lazy, the opposite of lazy would be
Hardworking.
yes. If a person is funny, the opposite of that is
Heroes.
serious. If the person is generous, the opposite of that is
Mean.
mean. Now look at the photos in here. Do you
Yeah.
know the characters? Do you know them?
Um. No, I think the first picture about two dinosaur of fish.
Okay, I don't know if this one is a minion. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know that kind of characters too. Okay,
Yeah.
now is each person okay? Picture number one. Is
It's
this
not a person.
funny or serious?
Is serious. I think.
Serious? Is it serious or funny?
I
It's
think it's
serious, right? What about
yes.
picture na this one, the green one?
The green is I think also serious because he don't smile.
Yeah, actually, so they are serious, okay? What
Yes.
about this one? Is this one funny or serious type of person?
I think it's serious because
Okay,
afraid is not very fun.
yeah, so
Uh,
serious, okay?
like
Now,
she said.
yes, okay? So, I think, of course, the answer for this one, if the question would be like this, do you know the characters? Is each person in each person? So you can also say, I think, and that's correct. Okay. You were able to answer, I think, he, or it is, or they, or are. Okay. He And then following after he would be is. Why it is? Because we are just talking only of one
Yes.
person. Okay, and that's he. So therefore, following after that would be a be verb is, meaning one. If they, following after that, would be are, because they is a pronoun
Yeah.
and they meaning more than one. So therefore, the be verb to be used is are. Okay? Okay,
Yes.
so example. Can you read sentence number one?
Yes. I think she is lazy.
Okay, what do you think is the adjective in this particular sentence, Kang?
The opposite of lazy or is hardworking.
Yes, so therefore the adjective is lazy. Okay? So again, you were right when you say the opposite of lazy would be hardworking. So let's say, for example, if we are going to use the opposite of lazy, we can say that I think she is hardworking.
Working.
The opposite of that again, I think she is
Is
lazy. And the
lazy.
word lazy and hardworking are all adjectives. And if someone would ask you, what particular adjective is lazy? It's the opposite adjectives. Okay, Kang? Okay, next. Can you read sentence number two?
I think Anna is kind.
Yes. So what is the adjective, Kang, in this sentence?
The adjective is kind.
Kind. And what is the opposite of kind?
The opposite of kind is unkind.
Very good. Good job. Okay. Congratulations. It's
Yeah.
a very good answer. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's try to understand some of the opposite adjectives. If we have slow, the opposite would be
Fast.
past. If we have thick, we have
Thin.
yes. If we have straight, we have
Curly.
curly. Very good. If we have this one,
Light.
we have
Heavy.
yes. If
Loose.
we have
Tight.
tight. Very good. If we have
Beautiful.
and we have
Ugly.
okay, ugly. If we have
Big.
and small.
Small.
Okay. So all of these are all adjectives, whether it's the opposite one, the positive one, or the negative one, considered as adjectives.
Yes.
Do you have questions with this?
No.
No more. Okay, let's move on to the vocabulary part. Now, Kang, I
Yeah.
want you to listen with this particular audio and then let's try to answer the question later. Okay? Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, I have to open this one.
Unit 1,
Can you hear that?
Lesson
Yeah. Yeah.
1A,
Yeah.
Exercise 2. 1,
mean,
Be
generous,
generous.
2,
honest, dishonest,
Judgment.
3,
hardworking,
Artwork.
lazy,
4,
weak,
Weak.
strong,
Strong.
5,
talkative,
Seven.
quiet,
Quiet.
6,
Six.
modest,
Modest.
arrogant,
Arrogant.
7,
stupid,
stupid,
clever,
clever,
8,
shy,
shy,
confident,
confident,
9,
funny,
funny,
serious,
serious,
10,
polite,
polite,
rude,
rude,
11,
impatient,
impatient,
patient,
patient,
12,
nice,
nice,
nasty,
nasty.
Okay.
Yes,
So that's the end of the
yes,
okay, audio. Okay, now let's try to answer this one, Kang. So let's match the adjectives in A with their opposites in B. Okay?
yes.
Okay. One was say mean. So the opposite of mean is
Generous, I think.
generous. Very good. Okay? Because if you are mean, you are not giver. Okay? Those who are generous one, those who are giver. Most of the time, you give and give
Yes,
and give. So that's generous. Okay? When we
yes.
say honest, you are
Dishonest.
yes. So the opposite of honest would be
Honest.
dishonest. If you are hardworking, and the opposite of that would be
Lazy.
yes. Okay. And persons, personalities, attitudes, and traits most of the time are
Yeah.
not the same. Okay. Because there are persons who are lazy, especially children. What about you? Are you lazy or not?
Yes, I'm.
Sometimes.
Yes, no, but I sometimes lazy in the morning, and when I give up and I don't want to go out to brush my teeth, and if I have many free time, I will be very lazy. So
Yeah.
my mom had to give me many the lesson to learn about many subjects.
Yeah, okay. But of course, in learning English, you're not going to be lazy, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
the first is
Okay.
we have to be serious
Yes.
about
Okay.
reading and listening, but in speaking, I just have fun in speaking.
Yeah, actually, I find it's very interesting. Okay, to
Yeah,
to teach with you, Kang.
yeah,
Okay, even just this one is the first time that we had seen
yeah,
each other, but I guess okay, I like to teach you.
yeah,
Okay, I like to teach you, Kang, because aside from that, it's easy for me to explain the lesson because your pronunciation is good. Okay, so it's not hard for me to understand what you are saying because your pronunciation is good. Okay.
yeah,
Okay, so keep that up. And of course, I would like you to remember that in speaking, you don't need to hurry or to
yeah.
rush. Okay? You
Yes,
need to speak clearly.
yes,
Okay? And
uh,
slowly but surely. Okay?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let's move on. So when we say weak, so the opposite of weak would be
Strong.
yes. So if you are strong, so the other side of that would be weak. If
Yeah.
you are talkative, the opposite would be
Quiet.
yeah, it's quiet. And it's
Yeah,
very true, especially to those students, right? There are also students who are very quiet, and there are also students who are very talkative. Okay?
Yeah.
Sometimes teachers might got angry because of those students who are very talkative, and because they like to talk a lot, even the teacher is
It's,
explaining
yeah.
or teaching. Okay? And
And
not
so
good.
I think the class will be very funny,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
we can learn many things of the teacher when the class is funny.
Yeah, when the class is funny, of course you will going to learn a lot. Okay? Okay, next one. When you say modest, that would be
This Morris is arrogant.
arrogant. Yes. If you are this particular person that you are modest, and the opposite of that would be arrogant. Okay? Okay, next, when you say stupid, so the opposite of that is
Clever.
clever. Very good. When you say shy, the opposite is
Uh, the sorry is confident.
confident. Very good. Okay. And then when you say funny,
I will say serious.
serious. Very good. And when we say polite, that
I will
means
say rude. Rude.
rude. Yes, actually, that's correct. Because those person who are rude are not polite person. Okay. Next, when we say impatient. So when I say impatient would be,
Would be patient.
yes. So impatient, the opposite of that would be patient. If you are patient, the opposite of that would be impatient. And lastly, when I say nice, that would
Uh,
be
Nasty.
nasty. Very good. Now, we learn already the opposites,
Yeah.
okay, or the opposite adjective. And I could say that you got them all correctly. Congratulations. Good job, Kang.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let's try to listen again to the dialogues and match an adjective in the box with each person in the table. Okay? So these are the persons. And then let's try to listen if what would be the adjectives that matches with this particular persons. Okay, are you ready, Kang?
Yes.
Okay, I have to play the audio.
Yeah.
Lesson
Okay.
1A. Exercise 4. 1,
Look, Martha, Jason Mraz is playing in town on Saturday night.
Jason Mraz. Wow, I love him. Let's go.
There won't be any tickets left.
Let's have a look. Oh, there are tickets left. Shall I book them? It's £25 for a ticket.
£25? Oh, I don't have enough money for that.
Don't worry, I can pay for you.
No, you can't.
Really, it's fine. I want to pay for you. I want you to come.
I'll pay you back next month.
It's okay. It's a present.
2,
Hi, Ryan.
Hi, shall we go in?
We're waiting for Emily.
Well, where is she?
She's on her way, I'm sure.
Oh, she's never on time. The film starts in 15 minutes.
She'll be here in a minute.
Can you phone her?
Why?
Tell her to be quick.
Let's wait a bit longer before we call her. We have time.
Let's call her now.
No, Ryan. Let's wait.
3,
I'm not looking forward to the maths exam.
Aren't you? I am. I think it'll be really easy.
I've definitely got the right kind of brain for maths. I always do well. I read all about it on a website the other day. Do you know about the different types of brain people have?
No, I don't.
Some people can think really clearly. They understand things very quickly. They're good at maths and science. That's me.
Lucky you. I'm really bad at maths.
Having said that, I'm good at most things. I learn things really quickly, and I don't have to do a lot of work. I don't think I'll get bad marks in any of the exams.
4,
Julie! Julie!
Yes?
Can you come here, please?
Yes, Dad? What is it?
Your room is a complete mess. Clothes on the floor, books on the bed.
But I've just tidied it.
How long did you spend on it?
I don't know. 5 minutes? Mum always tidies my room.
Well, you're old enough to do it yourself. Go and get the vacuum cleaner.
Oh, Dad, I'm going out in 10 minutes. Can you do it?
No way. You're not going out until you've tidied your room.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it's done already. Now, so we already heard the dialogues, and let's try to match an adjective in the box here with its person in the table. So, what do you think would be the personality or the trait or the attitude of Martha?
Is generous.
Very good. Okay, it's correct. So, because in the dialogue, she was able to what? To finance. Okay, to finance her friend. Okay,
Yes.
that's why she's generous type of person. The
Yes.
second one. What about Ryan?
Ryan is impatient.
Yes, because he couldn't wait. Okay,
Yes.
so he wanted to do it now.
Yes.
Okay, so he's very impatient kind of person. What about Sam?
I think arrogance.
Yes, okay. He's arrogant because he pretended that he knows everything,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
it's arrogant. And then what about Julie?
Yeah. Yes. Actually, it's the easiest. About
Yeah.
she's lazy.
Yes, she's the
Yeah.
laziest person in the world, I think, because her room is a mess. Okay?
Yes.
She doesn't want to clean it. Okay? And it looks like inorganized most of the time.
Yeah.
And she's very lazy. Okay? Again, so these words arrogant, impatient, lazy, funny, generous, and shy are all adjectives. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try to do this one now. So, you're correct. Okay? Generous, impatient, arrogant, and lazy. Okay? Now, question in here, Kang. Is each person's personality positive or negative? If your answer is positive, explain why. If you answered negative, explain why. Let's do first Martha. What do you think, Martha? Is this
Uh,
positive or negative?
I think it's positive
Why is it positive?
because when she generous, many people will happy and they can help mother in another place if she have a problem.
Yes, that's why she's very generous. Because
Yeah.
the opposite of generous is, what do you think would be the opposite of generous?
Is I forgot this word.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to learn that one of these days, okay? Now,
Yeah.
what about Ryan? So when you say Ryan, he's
Is
impatient. Is it positive or negative?
I think is negative
Yes,
because
it's negative.
because if she talk to people to drink her pen and she will don't have the serious about the car and
Yeah.
she will have the problem and she can go to the cinema later.
Yes, okay. So he doesn't want to wait. So
Yeah,
therefore, impatient is negative
yeah,
because it's not a positive trait or characteristic or personality. Okay. What
yeah.
about when you say arrogant?
I think it's positive because he know many things, so he can he can be a teacher to teach this lesson for the people, and the people will be better.
Actually, if you are arrogant person,
Yeah,
it's a negative personality. Why? Because persons that has this particular personality which is arrogant,
yeah,
a lot of person hate this personality.
yes,
Yeah, why? Because an arrogant person pretended that he knows everything.
yeah,
Okay? Sometimes it's going to be positive because you are maybe pretending that you know the answer. But one of these days, if someone would realize that you are just pretending, so what would be the feelings of other person? So they will going to get angry to that person.
yes.
Okay? So arrogant is negative. What about lazy?
Yeah, I think it's actually negative.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. It's
Yeah.
negative. Why it's negative?
Because it can make your house like a garbage.
Yeah, that's correct. Okay,
And
now, yes.
if we lazy, we don't to we can't do many things to happy with other people, and also they can hate
Yeah,
these people.
actually. Okay. If you are lazy, okay, lazy person or lazy children
Yeah.
hated by parents most of the time, right? And
Yes.
parents will going to scold that person or that child if he or she is lazy. Now,
Yeah.
question, Kang. I want you to answer honest to goodness answer, huh? What about you? Are you lazy or not?
Yes, I'm lazy.
Sometimes.
Uh, before the year I go to the places, I lazy because I don't have many subjects to learn, and it's very easy for me. So I do the homework very fast, and then I will lazy to watch. But when I go to places, the homework is very much.
Wow. So you did your homework, okay, in advance, right?
Yes,
Okay, so that you have to finish your homework, okay,
yes,
so that you can be able to prepare for your class. Okay?
yes,
Okay. So we learn all of these things also. Okay, next. Let's try to have the so-called mind mapped. So list personality adjectives following the map below. Okay, lazy. So these are all personalities, right? And
yes,
then we have hardworking. So again, lazy is negative and
yes.
hardworking is
Positive.
positive. Can you list down the negative personalities and the positive personalities based on our activity last time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what do you think would be the negative personalities?
It's lazy, stupid.
Lazy, negative. Okay, aside from lazy, what do you think would be another negative?
I think it's stupid.
Stupid, very good. That's also negative. And what would be the opposite of the word of the adjective stupid? So
Uh,
stupid me is
it's intelligent or smart.
yeah or clever. Okay? So intelligent is also correct, smart is also correct. Okay? Clever is also correct. Very
Yes.
good. Okay? So you have to list that down. Lazy, stupid, okay? And then here would be hardworking, and then intelligent,
Yes.
smart, or clever. Okay? Okay, what else aside from lazy, aside from stupid? So what are those negative personalities?
Is I think it's crazy.
Crazy. Okay, crazy. But can we find the word crazy in here?
No.
But of course, you can be able to do that one also. Okay, crazy is somehow a negative personality also. And that's correct. Okay? Okay. What about positive?
The opposite of the crazy I think is wise.
Okay. Why is it? Your answer would be like that.
Uh,
What is that again? So crazy, the opposite of that is
wise.
okay, so wise. Why is it wise?
Wise is the people like understand. Many people very intelligent. Is right. WISE.
Okay. And because he's thinking before he's doing it, right? So that's wise person. But those who are crazy person, they do it right away without thinking it. And
Yeah.
that's correct. Very good. What else? What do you think?
Then
Aside from that you mentioned, what about in here? Do we have in here a pair of words that is negative and then positive?
yes.
What
Min
is
and
that?
generous.
Very good. So mean is negative, generous is positive. What else?
Honest and dishonest. Dishonest is
Correct.
negative.
Yeah, okay. So dishonest and
Yeah.
then honest. What else?
Uh, hardworking. I don't know. Is weak the negative, and the strong is
Is
positive.
positive. Very good. And so on and so forth. Wow, very good.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's time for us to have fun together. So
Mm,
find the opposites of these personality adjectives in the word square.
yeah.
So number one has been given to us. It's shy. What else? Where
Uh,
is the opposite of confident?
sigh.
Again,
Sigh.
can you type it on the chat box? Okay, confident is shy.
No, the confident is.
Oh, never mind. You have to find in here some words in here, okay? I found
I can see the patient on the first line.
yes, okay. On the first row, it's
Yeah.
patient. So, what is the opposite of patient?
It is impatient.
That's correct. So, we have here,
Patient.
okay? So, patient. Impatient. So it's here. It's
Yeah.
impatient. Okay, so the first line. So the opposite of impatient is patient. That's correct. What about the second line? Do we have in here? We don't
No.
have, right? What
Yeah.
about on the third line?
The third one we also don't have.
We don't have. What about the next one?
No.
We don't have also. And then what about on the fourth line?
Yes, we have friendly.
Yes, and the opposite of friendly is
Unfriendly.
very good. That's correct. What about here? We don't have.
Yes.
What about here? We do have or we don't have?
We don't
We don't
have.
have. What about here?
Oh, we also don't have.
Yes, this here.
We also don't have.
Yes, and this one.
We have the kind.
Very good. And the opposite of that is?
Unkind.
Okay, and then the last one we have? We
Uh,
don't have.
yes.
Okay, what about down here? Do we have?
Oh no.
We do have. I saw it. Look at that one.
Oh, funny.
Yeah, so what's the opposite of funny?
The opposite of funny is the funny is serious.
Serious. Very good. What about here? Going down. Do we have in here?
No.
No. What about here? Do we have?
Yes.
What is that?
Pessimistic.
Okay,
The
pessimistic.
yes, the
And that
opposite is optimistic.
very good, huh? You know that word, huh? So
Yeah.
when you are optimistic, you see
Yeah.
things in advance,
Yes.
okay? But if you are pessimistic, you don't see things, okay? You don't see things that would happen in advance. So the positive is optimistic, the negative is pessimistic, okay? Next, what about in here?
We don't have.
Okay, what about here?
We don't have.
We have,
What?
yes, look at that.
Oh, generous.
Yes, so generous is,
Generous is the opposite. Generous is opposite mean.
it's mean, very good. What about in here?
We don't
We
have.
have,
Uh,
we have in here,
what?
rude.
Yes.
Yes, okay, so the opposite of rude is
Its opposite of rude is polite.
polite, very good. What about in here? Do we have or we don't have?
We don't have.
Okay, we don't have. Okay, what about in here? Oh, we have the shy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so shy, the opposite of shy is
The opposite of shy is confident.
confident. Okay, next, what about in here?
Yes, we have
Yeah,
talkative.
we have talkative. And the opposite of talkative is
Quiet.
quiet. And what about in here?
We don't have.
We don't have because it's already done. Okay, wow. Congratulations. So you were able to find the answers, the opposite
Yes.
adjectives. Okay,
Yes.
okay. Now, it's time to continue the time for fun. So these are all personality adjectives. So I want you to look around with this one because we are going to answer questions on the next slide. So I want you to familiarize the following words. Okay? So I'm going to give you time to look at the words before answering the question. So again, these are all personality adjectives.
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to be a lot, right?
Yes. And I don't know the meaning of some of that.
Okay, like, okay, clumsy. When we say clumsy, do you know what is clumsy means?
No.
Okay, when we say clumsy, those who are not what is this one? Those who are always in a danger position. So that's clumsy. Let's say, for example, if she is just only walking and then he just fall. Okay, he just fell. So that's clumsiness. So it's a clumsy person. Okay? And
Yeah.
then let's say for example, if he is running, okay, and then all of a sudden he fell, okay,
Mhm.
because of his clumsiness. So that's a clumsy person. When we say sensible, you know what is sensible means?
No.
Okay, sensible means it's sensitive. Okay, the person is very sensitive. So that is sensible. What about, what's a boastful?
Oh no.
Actually, boastful, it's look like also an arrogant person. Okay, who are very bossy. Okay, boastful. Okay, you have to get this one. I want this. I want that. So that's a boastful person. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. When we say greedy, it's a greedy.
Uh, no. No.
Actually, greedy person would like to do a lot of things. Okay? Greedy means, okay, you have to give me your money. Okay? Greedy. And then I want this. Okay? I want this one. I want your money because I have to buy this. And that is a greedy person.
Yes.
Okay? Possessive. You know what's possessive?
No.
You don't know possessive. Possessive means those who are what is one? Those who would like to be with that particular person most of the time. Okay, he or she doesn't want that person to talk to someone. That's possessive. Okay, he wanted to. Let's say, for example, if you have a friend, your friend, okay, don't like you to talk to someone because he just wanted you only as his friend, and that's possessive. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. And then witty, this a witty person is a person that has a full of ideas in a fun way. It's witty. Okay?
Yes.
And when I say touchy, those who touch you, that person is most of the time wanted to touch you. Okay, that's a touchy person. When I say absent-minded, he's not always in his mind. It's absent-minded.
Yes.
Okay, most of the time he doesn't he doesn't want to talk because he's absent-minded. If you try to ask him, he don't know what to say because he's absent-minded.
Yeah.
Okay? So all of these are all personality adjectives, but it's sad to say that it's about time for us to say goodbye, Kang. Okay?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we are going to continue discussing and answering some of the exercises on
Yeah.
our next meeting. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So before we have to say goodbye today, Kang,
Yes.
we have to what is one to have a recap of what we had learned today. Okay,
Yeah.
so we had learned about adjectives, the meaning of adjectives,
Yes.
and then what's the use of the adjective, and of
Yes.
course we learn also the opposite adjectives.
Yes.
And you were able to answer some of the exercises excellently with flying colors.
Yes.
And for that, congratulations for the job
Yes.
well done. This is just only our first meeting, but you were
Yes.
able to show your willingness to learn. Congratulations, Cam. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, so for that, we'll see you again next meeting. Be on time
Yes.
next time, okay?
Yes.
Okay, bye-bye for now. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Okay.